High-profile officer-involved shootings have put police in Utah and across the country under greater scrutiny every time they pull their guns. Police only get a split second to decide if they should shoot.
New Specialist Jed Boal caught up with Orem officers tonight as they train for the worst-case scenario. Jed?
Dave, an abandoned business building like this is the perfect kind of place to hold that kind of training. The trainers like to put the officers under the kind of stress that they would face in a real active shooter scenario. Among other things, they use live paintball rounds in the officers' firearms.
There you go. Let me load you up.
Here's the scenario.
Choose your rifle or your pistol.
A shooter is wounding and killing people in this business. I'm paired with Orem police officer Jared Weech, my best friend tonight.
Go left.
Our objective, find the bad guy, stop the killing, and contain the bad guy.
The importance of this training is to put officers through different types of scenarios of stress.
Even though I'm just following Officer Weech as he hunts down the shooter and takes him out, I'm feeling the stress.
My heart's really beating.
From the time we enter the building until Officer Weech took down the shooter, 36 seconds. We were lucky we weren't confused in the dark or by the sounds of echoing gunshots.
Not once we came up the steps, I didn't think so.
No, once you got up the steps, I didn't know if it was right or left at that point. You see the flashing light to your right, which obviously draws your attention. But
sometimes it's been questioned.
Sergeant Phil Anderson, leading the scenario, tells me the intense scrutiny on officers today can affect the way they perform, which is why they continue to train. But that scrutiny can also fine-tune their focus.
It is a way for us to, have that constant reminder that you're always being watched, you're always being monitored.
So this kind of training is critical for these officers. It not only prepares them for the kind of stress that they might face in the worst case scenario, but that training also prepares them for routine calls in which they might face somebody who's very confrontational, irate, or causing some kind of problem. This kind of training helps prepare for that kind of tough routine call. Guys?
We sure appreciate those officers, especially when we need them. Jed Boal and Orem tonight. Thanks, Jed. Mike?
All right.